conversation. Now, collaborations turn dreams into reality. For Ogun State government, its commitment to continuously boost the state economy is at the core of its recent partnership with Arise Integrated Industrial Platform, an Indian-based multinational company. Now, this partnership is poised to deliver the largest garment factory in Nigeria, and an implementation committee with members from both sides has been set up. The team is mandated to identify what needs to be done and ahead of the September takeoff. Speaking when he received a delegation from the company and the representative of Afrexim Bank in Abeokuta, Governor Dapo Abiodun said the project will have enormous contribution on the economy of the state and the country at large. Now let's hear from the governor and other members of the team.
Ogun State fortunately grows the highest quality cotton in Nigeria. We've dedicated 10,000 hectares of land in the first instance for cotton growing, and we have a very active cotton growers association in Ogun State. But in the states we've identified, like Katsina, like Niger, like Kebbi, states that traditionally are renowned for cotton farming, I believe that this will jumpstart, activity in that sector. This plant is meant to employ about 120 to 150,000 direct employees, and of course, all the indirect employees are the multiplier effect in the economy. What I find most exciting is how this will resuscitate, cotton farming and cotton growing. And I took away from what Mr. Gagan said when he said there are things that need to be done simultaneously, besides constructing warehouses, besides constructing accommodation, because it's important that employees are not conveyed by vehicles to the plant, that they can just walk to the plant. So you can imagine the ripple effect in the immediate environment, the number of housing for 120 to 150,000 people.
Basically, we think there's a huge potential of domestic consumption as well as in future export in the region, in ECOWAS area and beyond. So and Nigeria has a traditional history of textiles, and we see that over a period of time.
So, BK, let's talk about my state now, Ogun State. What specific economic benefits is Ogun State projecting from the establishment of this garment factory?
Well, the immediate thing I see is that this will certainly galvanize the Nigerian economy, especially agri-production and exports. When I was growing up, Nigeria was doing very well in cotton farming, and it provided raw material for the big textile farms in our country.
Okay. So in the north.
But suddenly, those textile farms began to die one after another, especially after the structural adjustment program.
Okay.
That IBB came up with then. And today, those textile farms are gone. Some of them taken over by churches. Their warehouses have been converted to churches. That is why one of the reasons our currency declined, because we are not producing. How does your currency get strong? When you are not producing, you are not exporting. So now, if this project is fully implemented, honestly, you won't be able to describe the benefit that will come with it. They're already talking about 120,000 to 150,000 direct jobs. But indirect jobs, people being directly employed could be in the region of more than 300,000. So there's no way, and then people, 10,000 hectares already set aside for people to grow cotton. And government and its partners will directly be off-takers from these growers of cotton.
Absolutely.
I can tell you the urge to produce raw material and all that it will be, the market will be there. I don't know. Ogun State is not like Lagos that does not have plenty land.
Yes.
For example, Lagos is disadvantaged in that area. Because you can see Ogun has no reason to not be able to do this. Or you has no reason to not be able to do big things like this. Because you have the land. We are saying we have not cultivated enough arable land in our country. Governor Dapo Abiodun has set the pace now. Because this is a big company. It will be the biggest garment company in the whole of our continent. I want governors to think big. We challenge them all the time. We must think big. Yes. This is a real game changer. I can't wait for September when this thing is meant to take off. I know that the broader economic vision of the president is for us to galvanize agriculture, give our people jobs through agriculture, make agriculture attractive to the young people. But it needs the governors who own the land.
The support of the governors.
It needs the governors who own the land to key into
that dream.
Their dream. This is what we are saying. That was not just building roads. This is what we have seen, because in the history of Ogun State, no governor has done roads like that.
Exactly.
Fact check me.
Exactly.
Facts are the tools of our trade. In Akute, Olambe, all of those areas where people had felt forgotten, they started doing roads.
True.
He's done the Denro, Shashi, Ojodo Abiodun Road. We never thought that somebody would remember
those areas.
Alagbole, Ajuwon. Everywhere you can ask what's her name? Fela's daughter.
Okay, Yeri.
Yeri lives in that area. She's so happy. So now it's moving into another realm that will deliver the dividends of democracy. This is what we should be doing.
Absolutely.
I know that we really do not have enough time, but look, it is significant that they'll come up with this, and the fact that they've already made, designed how those farmers, how they will take the produce, is what gives me joy. That at least those farmers,
they already have a market.
They will get value for money and all that. So I really can't wait. I really can't wait.
Apart from the fact that this will provide massive, direct jobs and indirect jobs, PK also talked about the textile industry from way back.
Yeah.
Do you think this project is enough? This project can revive Nigeria's struggling textile and garment sector, nationally?
I hope so, because until the structural adjustments, the textile industries in Kaduna, in Kano, and in Lagos were feeding about 100 million of us in terms of materials. So imagine the market now at 200 million plus.
Yes.
What they can do. And I'm sure no matter how big this project is, it will still need support from others to come in.
Private sector?
Private sector. Other people bringing back their Swanis, the UNTLs.
Yes.
Maybe the different.
Arewa Tex.
Let them come back.
Where Shomole works.
Yes.
Because our people all over the world are known for dressing our way by our own. Our Kampala is well known, even though may not be the major producers of a showcase. There are a lot of things that people are wearing that should be produced in Nigeria. To me, that's the key. But the thing that makes me very happy is taking the overall formats of guaranteeing markets
for the farmers.
Yes.
That is key. Because once that is guaranteed, people can now go into cotton farming. Knowing fully well
that there is a guarantee.
A big off-taker.
And that to me is the key. Once that can be done over a period of a decade, I'm sure our farm will become bigger using that as a
And they are saying that this will deliver 1,000 tons
per day. Oh dear.
1,000 tons of garments daily. It's significant. There's no way. That's why I'm saying I can't wait for this.
Women dealing in garments, Shodi, in the Lagos, have to travel all the way to India sometimes, or China, or one of these small countries to select designs
Okay.
And then they'll come back to sell. That will maybe not stop. And that will
reduce, significantly.
Seriously. Because that is part of what is taking away all our dollars. Whenever we want to go, because they have no choice. People must do parties. They must wear Ankara, they must wear lace, they must wear...
It's our culture.
Yeah, it's our culture, yes.
So the market is there. Once the production can be revved up, other things will follow.
But no, the supply is guaranteed.
Yes.
If they can go as fast, they've told us, definitely supply is guaranteed.
Now, but will there be vocational training programs tied to the factory? I mean, to build and also improve the already existing local...
and boost capacity.
Yes.
Yes, we will need to... I'm sure that will come into play. You know, in those days when we had those textile farms, schools were teaching textile technology.
Yes. Okay.
I was a core member in Kaduna Polytechnic. I taught general studies. I taught English.
Yes.
I also taught not just confidential secretaries, but HND1 textile technology. Yes, because in those days, because we had those textile farms, once they come out of school, they could work in a textile farm, you know? And people selling dye stuff and other things, they will also make money because the textile farms, need those dye stuff.
Exactly, yes.
So, and designers.
Yes. Now we are seeing a situation in which, people are going abroad to buy, they are going to even neighboring African countries, to Akosombo and the rest of them. We will never know the value of what Ogun State is getting into until several years down the line.
It's a long term.
Yes. Until several years, I'm happy the reform that the president has come up with. People may not immediately see the dividends. But I was speaking with the governor of Kwara State, and he told me, Jide, I have achieved more in 2 years than in 4 years.
Previous 4 years. Yeah.
Just in 2 years?
Yes. Go to Ilorin now. Go to Ilorin. Go to Ilorin. If people want to campaign in Ilorin now, they won't be campaigning with roads. So Abdulrazak is doing roads all over the place, even in places where I never thought that they would get to. Because there's more money to deliver. Yes, and even governors now. Do you know that governors are doing far more projects now than the center? Because even contractors are happy to work with governors because they know
they get paid.
They know, yeah, they get paid in good time. So if you do, until recently, I didn't even know that the kidney, the dialysis center in Katsina State is probably the biggest in the country now.
In Katsina?
Yes. Until some of these governors come out, because no one will blow their trumpets for them, they need to know that. In fact, Nigerians, I've been to states where they told me, he's doing nothing. He just sits in Abuja and all that. And I got there and discovered that, no, but this guy is doing some work.
What is going on here?
I never knew, and I'm saying it on air now, I never knew that the biggest mother and child hospital in our country was in Damaturu, Yobe State, until I went there.
Really?
So we'll never know some of these things. People will say, no, they are not working. They are not working.
The people that are supposed to talk.
A lot of, yes, you know, they need to do, in fact, the governors forum.
Yes.
The governors forum, whether it's led by Abdurrahman, they need to come out and show to the people that, yes, subsidy has been removed, but these are the things that we are doing. Because people will not blow that trumpet for you.
They should.
They won't. And people will sit in TV stations and say they are not doing anything.
Is going on.
That's what you see. All kinds of people come on TV analyzing newspapers and all that. They will say, no, they've not done. No governor is doing anything. Meanwhile, they don't travel. Even when they travel, their knowledge of Nigeria is limited. They don't go to places that are distant or places where they suspect that Boko Haram exists. They will never go. They don't want to die.
Or go somewhere on Mondays.
They won't go to the east.
But anyway, it's a fine place for us to leave it. There was so many
we'll
things
keep an eye.
We
need to still keep an eye on.
And we just hope that the other governors will replicate, the thing.
No, they are.
Big projects. Big projects. Maybe that musician said big things.
In your state, the governor has built a road that links two cities that have been abandoned for over 100 years. The Iseyin Road. Now people go to the north and are free.
Just like,
and Iseyin is a big ancient
town.
Now from Ibadan to Iseyin is 1 hour. You can get to the north 30 minutes.
Well, it's a fine place for us to leave it. Congratulations to the Super Falcons once again. GKB, as always, thank you so much.
So you said GKB, OON. Because I'm going back to football.
Rashida Tajibade, OON.
Exactly.
Esther Okoronko, OON. Nadoze, OON.
Big thank you so much.
No, I'm so proud of those guys.
We're also proud.